Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Lisa Winfield, the organizer advisor, and my goal is to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Today we are going to focus on our medications, our over-the-counter and prescription medications. So stop the video real quick, take your basket, take a bin, basket, whatever you have. It can be a bag. Go ahead and go through your house and pick up all of your over-the-counter meds and your prescription medications and bring them back to a workspace. So check the kitchen drawer, top of the refrigerator, in your bedroom, nightstand, your purse, your gym bag, and your car, as well as the bathroom. So pause the video, go do that, and meet me back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and check the expiry dates on all of our medications. We're either going to photograph them, take a note, create a note file on our phone, or we're going to write down all of the medications, dosages, and frequency that we have. And then we're going to talk about how to safely store your medications. So those are our togas for today. So go ahead and start your medication and start looking at the expiry dates. Now, if it's very hard for you to see, let's say you're, have limited vision, you may want to have someone help you look at those expiry dates, and you may want to write them in a permanent marker on the top of your medication or somewhere on the side so that you can see more clearly the expiration dates. That's just a tip. So go ahead and go through your medications and look at the expiration dates. When you have a lot of medications, you may want to divide your medications by painkillers and anti-inflammatories, digestive medications, heart medications, blood pressure medications, but you're going to want to have a dedicated space that is safe. So a safe, dedicated space in your home to store these. Now that space needs to be in a locked container. Now you can use a safe, you can use a medicine vault, or you can use a container that has a little latch that you can lock all of those medications into your storage vault. Now have all the medications that, like this one's quite old, that are expired. You're going to want to put them in a container that is lockable, and you're going to take them to one of the big pharmacy chains. They have safe disposal kiosks. Is you can take your cell phone and you can photograph your medications, the dosage, your prescription medications. You can just photograph the dosage, the doctor, and the frequency, and the name of the medication, and you can save those to a file on your cell phone. And if you're not really cell phone savvy and you want to do it the old-fashioned paper pencil way, what I suggest is creating a medical emergency card, which goes right on the back of your driver's license, like this. Now you just put them into your wallet. And that's going to slip right into where you keep your driver's license. Now on this card, I'm going to have an emergency contact information. I'm going to have my doctor's name. I'm going to have the medications that I take, and if you need to make a list, you can. The dosage, the frequency, and the name of the medication. And then I'm going to have the number of my pharmacy. And what this, so then you're going to have that medical information, your doctor's name, so that they can reach out to your doctor and have your doctor meet you at the hospital. They can contact your next of kin. They can also know what medications that you're taking and assume that you're recently, so that they won't give you any kind of medicine that may interact with your medication. You can just go ahead and kind of wipe down your little medication, make sure the lids are on tight, so that if a child were to get into medicine vault, they won't be able to open, because we want to make sure we have child proof caps. So I just like to wipe everything down. If you notice you're almost out of a medication, you may want to write down that you need to get that. And also check in with your doctor and just review your medication list and make sure that you are up to date on the most current medication formula. And a couple other things, if you have liquid medication, you may want to go ahead and store those in a zip top bag. In the case that they leak or spill, then it's not going to get all over your prescription labels and you won't be able to read them. So I just put them in a zip top bag, and that way they're nice and sealed. And then also, if you have a bunch of little medications in these little pill pouches, or something that is open, like this Goodies powder that could get all over, you don't want that all over your hands, and you don't want that all over your medication bottles. So what I do is just put them in a smaller zip top bag, make sure they're nice and sealed thoroughly, and then they can go into my medicine vault. So when you close and secure your medicine vault, you still want to make sure that it's on a shelf that is out of the reach of children and it's out of the reach of pets. You also want to make sure that you don't have medications in your purse, particularly if you have small children or pets, because oftentimes we leave our purses on the floor, and sometimes the toddlers will toddle right over, get into that bottle, and then it could be an emergency. Also, your pets. You don't want your pets taking out a bottle of your medications and then ingesting them, and then you'll have to have an emergency vet visit. A couple of things I did want to point out in my notes, that you want to make sure that you have your poison control number. You may want to put that inside your medicine vault, so in the case that there is an incident, you have the number handy. And just for your information, that number is 1-800-222-1222. Again, that's 1-800-222-1222, and that is the National Poison Control Center. Also, another thing that you want to consider when we're talking about having a card behind our driver's license, many states now have a registry where you can register with your driver's license a number to call for your next of kin. In the case that you are in an accident, law enforcement can access the number for your next of kin. That's just another piece of advice to help you feel more secure and be more prepared. We're also going to take our medicine vault, whatever you choose to store it in. I like this little thing because I can lock it, and you want to store this in an out of the way, up high place. It needs to be cool and dry, and make sure that your children and pets do not have access. So now we have all of our medication gathered, checked for expiration dates. They are safely stored. We are up to date. And now that is our toga for today. Just a gentle reminder that we are going to do our health and beauty routine for today. So also we want to hydrate, exercise for 15 minutes, make sure that you're eating clean, take time for stillness, gratitude, meditation, prayer, whatever helps to uplift your soul.